Hey you guys, Happy New Year! Alright, so this is just basically a hair resolution video because I don't really make New Year's resolutions too tough. Oh, let me show y'all. I love doing this with scarves, but this little look, just drape the scarf over your shirt and put on a little belt. I love this little look. But anywho, this is actually, I've been natural for 4 years. I think this will be year 5 actually. I think I've been natural longer than I realize. But I noticed that with my hair, it's pretty much the same length it was the same time last year. And it's not because it's not growing, because even though I know a lot of people compare themselves with other people and are like, oh my gosh, you know, she big chopped 2 years ago and her hair is already longer than mine or whatever. And, you know, say that their hair doesn't grow and yada yada. Everyone's hair grows, okay? The thing is, are you retaining length? And when I first went natural, I used pretty much anything. And I used drugstore products. You know, things that I could get from Sally's, Walmart, stuff like that. And my hair thrived. Later on in my journey, I started only using natural products. And I'm not knocking natural products, but I do feel that I have not retained as much hair when using fully natural products. I think products with silicone and mineral oil, petroleum, a lot of things that a lot of people run from, I think that they really helped my hair. When I was using Herbal Essence to co-wash and Aussie Moist, all that stuff, my hair was fine. Then I cut all that stuff out and started only using natural products, and I've noticed that, you know, I get a lot more knots and splits and tangles when using natural products. And I really think that I need to go back, you know, sometimes you just gotta keep it simple and go back to those products with silicones and things of that nature, because silicones help to coat your hair. If you don't have that coating, then your hair is going to be more susceptible to breakage because it doesn't have that layer of protection that silicones provide. And I think that that's where I went wrong. Also, you know, I recently started using hair grease, and I really think that that is good for my hair, because when I first went natural, I was Miss Jessie's all the way. Like, I used all the Miss Jessie stuff. And then later on, I kind of stopped using it or wasn't using it nearly as much. And I think that honestly, because a lot of people, you know, criticize and say, oh, you know, it's overpriced to have mineral oil in it, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, I don't want to use mineral oil on my hair. But I think my hair did really well with those products. You know, I'm still going to use my natural products, my Comets and Shea Moisture and all that stuff, but I do think, you know, that I need to seal with grease or products with mineral oil in them so that they will, you know, keep the moisture in. Because I think with the natural products, a lot of the moisture is leaving my hair and it's just turned into a mess. So that's my thing, going back to the old school way. You know, when I first went natural, just using the less expensive stuff that I could just get from wherever, you know, because basically different things work for different people. And some people, you know, have hair that does not respond well to some of those products, but mine does. So and it took, you know, a lot of trial and error to come to this place. And that's the thing about being natural, you know, what works for one person may not work for you, and you just kind of have to go through and learn on your own. So that's basically my resolution for my hair. I put it in twists because I was over it. So the twists are back in because the knots, y'all, were, I mean, I was just cutting my hair every 2 seconds. And I was like, so I have to do a protective style because I'm not going to have any hair left. Like, I just got a trim and my ends are already starting to feel crazy. So, and that's another thing. I plan to do more protective styles. I mean, I love big hair, but I'm thinking that I'm going to need to do more protective styles to get my hair to the point where I want it to be. Because when I had a relaxer, my hair was not short. I mean, I had long hair with the relaxer. So that wasn't the problem for me. I just didn't like the process and, you know, the scabs and all that stuff and patting the head and burning. No, you know, but my hair was fine. My hair was fine when I had a relaxer until I got color. When I got color, that's when things went downhill. But I mean, even as a natural, when I got color, my hair changed. So that color, you got to be careful. But so yeah, I'm trying to stay away from color. Go ahead and reintroduce the silicones and mineral oil and all that into my rotation and do more protective styles. Those are things that I plan to do for this year and from this point on, pretty much, regarding my hair. Personally, I really don't make resolutions because I strive to evolve constantly. But there are 2 things that I really need to work on, and that's praying twice a day, because, well, once a day is what I'm trying to say that I absolutely will do, because I'm supposed to pray twice a day, but a lot of times I don't do that. So I definitely need to make a conscious effort to pray at least once a day. And the other thing was, as far as relationships, not romantic, but with friends and stuff, I am no longer going to go out of my way for people. And I'm no longer going to keep in contact with people who I only initiate communication with. Because I've noticed, you know, that there are select people who I'm always the one who's calling them or texting them, you know, how are you doing, whatever, whatever. And I noticed that it's not reciprocated. So, you know, I'm done with that. Like, no one's time is more valuable than mine. And I understand life happens, but relationships take work, whether it's friendships, you know, romantic relationships, family, it all takes work. And, you know, people get busy, but you have to take time out of your schedule. I mean, a quick text only takes a few seconds. I mean, so just to make a conscious effort to keep in contact with people, you know, I feel that it has to be reciprocated. And if it's not, then, you know, I'm done with that. So, and, you know, I know that I need to improve myself on keeping in touch with people and whatnot, but it's 2 ways. And, you know, sometimes I'll contact someone and they're like, you never call anybody. And I'm like, the phone works both ways. You can call me. So, no. But that's pretty much it. So y'all, you know, you can feel free to share your hair or personal resolutions. And that's it, y'all. Tell them Tuesday tomorrow. Mob Wives was off the chain last night. So see you guys. Peace.